Zoe, it's wonderful to have you here with us today. I'm just going to share my screen really quickly so that everyone knows who Zoe is. Zoe, she is Junior Project Manager at Trailerfarm. There she is. Look beautiful. Hello. Good. Also, I'm assuming you're in Brighton as well today. So
I am, yeah. I'm in our office located in Brighton. So yes, here I am.
we are just around the corner from each other. We could have done this together. You could have just hopped on my.
Oh, should have known.
No, if only I was more coordinated. Okay, so Zoe, have you got a presentation, or would you like me to ask you some questions? Because
I do have a presentation. If I can share that, if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it. I think you should be able to share. You can just kick me off or.
Oh, 1 second. Oh,
there we go.
here we go.
There we go. We can see. Perfect.
Yay!
I mean, whenever you're ready, just go straight in.
Yeah, no worries. So hi everyone, I'm Zoe, a junior project manager at Trailerfarm. So today I'll be talking a bit about my role here at Trailerfarm, how I started working in the industry, and any advice that I would give someone looking for a career in the games industry. So enjoy my presentation. So first question I'm sure is on all of your minds are who are Trailerfarm? So Trailerfarm produce creative content for game making makers and producers all around the world. So we make a range of different trailers, such as cinematic trailers. So this is where we work in a game engine. So we have a really talented technical group of artists here that work inside a game engine and get some really amazing environmental shots. So yeah, it's really cool. We also work on CG trailers. So these little guys up here, the Fall Guys characters, that's sort of what we work on here at Trailerfarm. So this stands for computer graphics. So we have a specialist CG team here who can import animations into our environments and scenes. We also focus on lighting, texturing, and VFX as well. So it really brings the scenes to life. We work on gameplay. So yes, we do play video games for a living. We have an awesome gameplay capture team, and we also have a capture suite based in our Brighton office. So it's literally just next door to me there. So the capture team get the best shots and gameplay to really showcase a game within a trailer, which is really, really cool. So in addition to trailers, we create in-game sequences with bespoke assets. So we create a narrative and character development, art direction, character creation, and we also build worlds and create scripts. So what does a project manager do? So we schedule a project to ensure that the project is delivered in time. So schedules are a really great way to track a project from start to finish. So a schedule completely maps out the project in order of tasks to keep things ticking away smoothly. We're accountable for delivering a project with the agreed budget. So at the start of a project, we have a budget set in place, and it's up to a project manager or a junior project manager like me to keep an eye on this and ensure that we're within budget and we can work towards the end goal, which is delivering an awesome trailer. So we work with our creative leads to support the delivery of creative vision. So we have some awesome creative leads here at Trailerfarm whose minds are just amazing, and we work together to create something really great within a trailer. So we're also responsible for communicating with our clients. So we've worked with some amazing clients. I've been at Trailerfarm for a year now, and I've worked with some great names in the gaming industry. So we share any feedback with our team that the clients have given us. We work on edit iterations, and we sort of communicate with the client to get the best idea of what they're looking for and how we can make the best trailer we can for them. We're responsible for ensuring our resources are in place. So our studio has a load of different artists, from editors to audio guys to MoGraph artists, project managers. So it's up to us to make sure that our project is completely resourced. So we have a lineup of great artists to work on the project. So how I started working at Trailerfarm. So I've been working at Trailerfarm since March 2022. I started here as a project coordinator, and I've been a junior project manager since September, after I was promoted in September last year. So before Trailerfarm, my career path wasn't very straightforward. I studied travel and tourism at school in the hopes of working in the travel industry. But when I left secondary school, I left with a distinction and actually decided that travel isn't really for me, and I was unsure what I wanted to do. I didn't really fancy college. It wasn't really for me at the time. So I went straight into work, and believe it or not, my very first job was actually at Build-A-Bear workshop. And yes, I did have to wear that bear costume. It was very hot. So fast forward a few years and a few retail jobs later, I landed a job in the property industry. So I worked for a property inspecting company as an administrator. I was there for 4 years, and within that time, I was a supervisor and then an assistant manager. There was just something missing from my job. I was there, but I felt like something in me wanted some creativity. So I've always been interested in games, and I remember receiving my first Nintendo DS from my mum at Christmas. I must have been maybe 10 years old, and I got Nintendogs, and I shouted at my Nintendog for maybe 3 hours trying to teach my dog its name and train it loads of tricks. And I'm sure my mum was absolutely mad and sick of it. But now I have a 7-year-old son who dreams of being a gamer. So games are a massive part of my life. So in February last year, a friend of mine told me there was a project coordinator role at Trailerfarm. And my first thought was, wow, I am definitely underqualified for this job. I've worked at Build-A-Bear, I've worked in loads of shops, I've worked in the property industry for 4 years. But I applied for the job, I had an interview, and I got my first job in the games industry. So yeah, that's my story of how I started working at Trailerfarm. So there are loads of great things about my job, and I've listed a few here, but my job is the best. It is awesome working here. So the first thing is watching a trailer come together. So when we start out with our projects and we start with a concept or an idea, and that builds into a script, which builds into an animatic, it's really awesome watching a trailer basically come to life. And each step of the project, you see more and more progression. Working on concepts and bringing your ideas to life. So no idea is too silly here at Trailerfarm. We have a brief from the client, which I can put all my ideas into and really expand on those. And the creativity of the whole team is really, it blows my mind every time. So working with some awesome clients, like I mentioned before, the year I've been working here at Trailerfarm, I've worked with some great clients such as Mediatonic, Gearbox, Epic Games, Bonsai Collective, Control Z, loads of really, really great clients that are really well known in the games industry. So the creativity of the entire team. So everyone here at Trailerfarm, from the project coordinators, the audio guys, people, the animatics, CG artists, they blow my mind. They're so creative, and it's so great to see everyone sort of be the best versions of themselves and really get stuck into their work. And always learning. So there's never a silly request here at Trailerfarm. They're always so supportive of things that we want to do and expand on. And if I wanted to get into editing, they would fully 100% support me. So it's really great to be in an industry where you can just learn things every day. I mean, I came from a property background, and now I'm a junior project manager, and I've learned so much in my time being here at Trailerfarm. And it's always great to try new things. You would really surprise yourself. I've definitely surprised myself since working here. So a day in the life of a junior project manager. So there's lots of important things that I do in my day-to-day job that keeps a project on track and makes it much easier for me to get on with my day. So prepping the team for the day, I'm basically a cheerleader for my team. I prep them just to make sure that everyone knows what tasks they're doing and if they need any support from me, and just to ensure that the day is set up and everyone knows what they're working on. So updating schedules, like I said at the start, schedules are a great way to track a project from start to finish. So if there is something that's maybe delayed, or if we've done something much quicker than we thought that we could do, it's always good to update the schedule so everybody knows where the schedule is sitting, where the project is. Reviewing project profit margins. So when we have that initial budget at the start of a project, it's always great to look back at that to make sure that we're on track throughout the project. Something might take a little bit more time than we initially thought. So it would be good to look back to see if we're still sitting in that budget. Communicating with the client. So like I said, we've worked with some really, really great clients here at Trailerfarm. And it's so lovely to get to know these clients and see who the game developers are behind amazing games. So communicating with the client is a big part of my role, just to ensure that I'm here for them, like if they have any questions, if they need any queries, to update them on any projects progress throughout the whole project. Supporting the team, like I said, I'm their #1 cheerleader. So if the team has any queries or any worries, then I would be the main port of contact for them. And project status reports. So this again is a great way to keep the client up to date with the project progress and just let them see a trail of work that we've done over the week. So thank you for listening. I want to leave you with a little bit of advice that I think would really help someone who's looking for a role in the gaming industry. So I look back at my career journey, and a lot of my success has come from experience and learning. So I think it's really easy for us to separate our hobbies and work life, but the truth is you can do both. My advice would be to be creative, be inspired, enjoy what you do, ignore that voice in your head that says you're underqualified or you can't do something, because we all start somewhere. The best part is learning along the way, and you'll really surprise yourself. I think there's such a big world out there, and to do something that you really enjoy is just amazing. And I did want to finish off with a little snippet of a Fall Guys trailer that we actually worked on here at Trailerfarm. So I thought it'd be really cool for everyone to see sort of what we do, and yeah, this is what we've brought to life. So here we go.
Amazing. Oh my
God. Oh, don't want to start it again.
That's so cool, Zoe. Thank you so much. Do you want to put the link to that video if it's available on is it on YouTube or anything?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Fantastic. Do you want to send me the link actually?
Oh, yeah, no worries.
And I'll be able to send it around to everyone else. Zoe, that was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Really interesting to know about your career history. We love a career change. I think it's so important to stress that whatever you do, guys, whatever you decide, you don't have to do it for the rest of your life if you don't want to. You can do whatever you want and you can always change later on. So we love a success story like that. It's great. Thank you so much, Zoe. We will let you go because it's time for our next interview. Ben, what a beautiful.
Okay, thank you. Bye, everyone.